Start streaming.
Any day now.
And to go. And to go.
And we're live.
And to go.
Go now.
And to go.
Go now.
Welcome to Welcome to a brand new episode of N.A.W, but you should get on the bus. I am your host, Jay Fry, and with me, as per the usual, is Sean. How's it going, Sean?
It's going pretty good.
All right, and Garrick.
Oh, I've got complaints for days, but I'm not going to say them here.
Oh, why not? We need to fill the time.
Okay.
It's a personal matter.
Joining us later will be Josh.
And he's fine.
You would have had a way more of a personal matter if anybody would have asked me about the, hey, like, you're a friend of the show. What's this donating thing by this Rackle Fraggle? Like, I don't know. I didn't hear anything about it.
No, there is nothing to say about that thing that we will not speak of.
Probably fake. I donate just to press charges. You know, those
It's
fans.
certainly a hoax.
It's one of those.
It's a fraudulent scam. Don't do it.
I always wondered about those.
It's cleverly done.
Like,
Yeah.
Steven and Jeb are in the house. Hey, guys.
Hey,
how's it going? I just like 100% Malarkey. That's freaking hilarious. Is that a definition of Malarkey on the back of the bus? Kind of looks like that's what it is.
kind of. Yeah, see the pronunciation. Huh.
Now I'm wondering if that's real or if Sean added that.
That is, Sean, I have to admit, that is really well done. I didn't even get a real close look at it.
Yeah, no, I didn't add that. That's on the bus.
All right.
Okay.
So
Well,
I'm assuming Biden 2020 is being blocked by anecdotal arguments.
It just says the Joe is being blocked by anecdotal arguments.
Text something to 3033. That almost looks like
Text.
a Q as the last letter.
No, text to win 30330. 30330303003.
30330. Yeah, that's on your text phone. That's where you text phone that to win at 30. When I lay out in the sun, my hair turns blonde, and that's how I learned about roaches.
I'm still having a hard time connecting those fucking dots. Jesus Christ.
I know, and I can't stand to watch Joe Biden, so I don't need to know the answer to that any further. Like the nipping fingers thing, like that's cute at a family dinner when someone's half drunk and their hand around too much, but
Yeah, on a
that's
stage.
just damn weird. We're not going to talk about that. Yeah. No malarkey. I'm just going to chew on this bitch's fingers for a minute.
What he's really lucky, though, is that there weren't a whole lot of people there to watch.
That's his lucky. He's only the front runner, people. Don't worry.
See, that's just it. I no longer believe he is the front runner. I believe he is what the press says is the front runner. But there is no way that he's the actual front runner. Not acting like he acts. There's no way.
It's a yes and no. He has the lead, but the reason he has the lead is because he's the only one with recognition. He was Obama's vice president.
Right, but I still, anybody who pays any lick of attention to him at all is not voting for this man. And I think the press knows that, and I think the press is keeping him in the front, running interference from probably Warren.
Yeah, that was mine. Diz, my buddy Diz, Not your buddy Diz, because you're all dicks.
Hey.
Was that an argument? Solid argument. She
The best I can do, I'm
thought,
sorry.
hey, come on, man.
Hey.
She thought Kamala Harris was going to take it, and I was against Kamala for the same reason I was against Obama, but that didn't help me with Obama because he fucking made it twice. But Obama, not black. He's dark skinned, but he's not an American black. Same with Camilla, not an American black. And for some reason, they don't give a fuck. But they do not have the cultural touchstones of
neither one
American
of them is African American. They're not African American. She's Jamaican and what? Indian?
She's Jamaican and Indian, but Barack is African black.
Barack's father was an African. Barack Obama
African
is black. American, unless he was born in Kenya. And then he would technically be African American because he would literally be an American from Africa. But they don't. Neither one. You're right. Neither one of them have the American black experience. Much like Colin Kaepernick also does not have the American black experience. But these are the people that are out there and promoted and given credence for some reason.
Steven says, I think Diz likes me because I hit on her once and didn't want to bang her. Yeah, that's how you get on Diz's good side, is you hit on her, but don't bang. And it's just the trad thing to do at this point. Like, all talk, no action. That's what she looks forward to. I would have her on, but her fucking phone's broke. So that is quite useful to having her on.
Whatever happened to getting Lily on?
Where were you?
I don't know.
She was on like 3 weeks ago.
I don't remember.
We don't want to.
Yeah, she's on like the first week of November.
Oh shit!
So a month ago.
I
wouldn't bother. Probably wasn't a good show.
Probably not. If I don't even remember it, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Well, it takes both you and
time.
Josh leaning into her to get her on anyway.
Well, I got the okay to dox her if she wasn't on. So.
I would probably move
cool,
some.
Says show.
I said, yeah, that threat of doxing would probably motivate her.
Well, she gave me the permission to dox. And I was like, I'm not going to dox. Probably.
So I guess Lisa Paige is in the news.
Did you see, Steven, we'll talk about this in a minute, but did you see what's going on with Paige and Strong?
Well, I just saw that she was in the news and people were screaming that she's not a victim because she's not.
So my boy, Dean Cain, and Steven's girl, Christy Swanson, have put together a duet in which they read the transcript of their conversations back and forth for your listening pleasure.
We should link to that.
Oh my god! I really don't care for it. Like I'm like cringe. But if you want to hear the text conversations they've had in the past, that is now for your auditory pleasure. And those are two of my favorites.
And they let's keep the context in mind here. They did this on their work phones that are bought and paid for by you and me because they are government property.
Yeah. That's Strong and Page, not Kane and Swanson.
Correct. Struck and Page.
Strike, Strock, Strick.
Yeah.
Fuck that guy.
Strack.
There are
Oh,
two people on this planet that I want to wring their scrawny little necks. One is Peter Strzok, and the other one is Adam Schiff. I just want to squeeze the life out of those little rat bastards my damn self.
Oh, last week with Trump and that turkey, that was freaking hilarious. That was more of a roast than.
Which one is the one that they always compare Blasey Ford to when she's doing the testimony and she has that fucking evil look in her eyes? There's a guy that they usually put on the side of her. It is Stroke. Okay, just making sure.
That's the little weasel asshole that decided that he knew better than the rest of the fucking country.
Mm-hmm. Don't worry, he's not going to be president. Not if I have my say.
Yeah, guess what? You don't.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. John Ward put out impeachment part 4 today. And it's got Jerry Nadler talking about how the impeachment against Clinton is literally the Republicans trying to dismantle the elective system as it is, saying your vote doesn't count.
He called it a coup d'etat.
Like, it's kind of happening. You guys aren't wrong. That's where we're at. Jesus Christ.
I'm just amazed that the Clinton retaliation took 20 fucking years to happen.
Yeah. Well, you end up having to back Bush because, 6 months after 9 months after he got into 8 months after he got into office, 9/11 happened. So.
Well, no, but he was also part of the globalist cabal, ultimately. He may not have been their favorite person, but as far as those connected in D.C., because, what did his dad do first? Was in charge of the CIA? Go goddamn figure that he's a, deep state schmuck.
What did his grandfather, what was he the founding treasurer of? Garrick, do you know this? No.
No,
because they don't teach shit in school.
No, I'm shopping.
Bush was the. I'm shopping. I'm just looking for suppressors.
Yeah, not far off.
The Prescott Bush was the founding treasurer of Planned Parenthood.
Oh, what the hell?
That's the apple not falling far from the tree.
So, weird piece of info that I'm sure you don't care about. You go to Geisley.com, you click on barrels. It brings you to a page where it says, we can't find products matching this selection.
Geisley has barrels?
They advertise that they do, but their website says otherwise.
I mean, I know they have forends, triggers, and charging handles.
And they have uppers and lowers now as well.
Huh. I did not know they had uppers or lowers.
Mm-hmm.
But I've never heard of a Geisley barrel.
It's probably
Noveski's been doing barrels for a couple years.
It's probably made by somebody else.
Geisley barrel via Anderson. I saw Cyber Monday. I got a deal at $12.05. Geisleys were 60% off, which is a good deal. But I really enjoy my my BCM triggers. So they're not one piece drop in, but I really enjoy a BCM trigger, single stage.
Dude, Henry was telling me that he bought a Geisley trigger today, and I told him no, You should have gone to Brownells. They have the Trigger Tech triggers are half price. They're like $130.
The only trigger I like more than my BCM is the JBL roller trigger, and I fucking hate the idea of putting that on an actual rifle that I would take into any sort of situation. But my God, that's a smooth trigger.
That's
and
an interesting
just like
ringtone.
that, we were demonetized.
I don't recognize that.
Did I tell you guys I was watching a Jean-Claude Van Damme live stream, and he put on a free play a music CD that was all free trade or free to play.
Yeah, it's public domain, I guess.
Yeah, it's all public domain music, and I'm like, that's fucking. Even Jean-Claude Van Damme has to watch out for that. Like, sorry,
It's
no
a damn
bone,
shame.
yeah, no Bone Thugs and Harmony. We gonna have to listen to Muzak. Steven bought an R2D2 for $25.
That's cool. Did you do any holiday shopping, son of a bitch, Jay?
Oh, that's a new one.
Yeah.
No, I'm I did not. Most of my holiday shopping is over with. I've only got 2 people left to buy for, but I don't do any shopping around this time of year. Which is funny because I am looking to get my tires realigned, and I can't find a damn alignment shop to do them.
Damn, it shouldn't be that hard.
Well, I live on top of a mountain, so I've got to drive
Pep
someplace.
Boys in town?
I wouldn't go to
No.
Pep Boys.
Actually, I worked for Pep Boys. I enjoy a Pep Boy. I like Manny and Jack. You can go fucking mow. But there's no Pep Boys around here. Walmart doesn't do it, which is another really good shop.
Midas?
But a Firestone is what I think I'm gonna end up doing.
Gonna have to.
Yep. So like,
how does Walmart not do an alignment?
It's one thing they don't do. They do balance, and it's like $10 to balance your tires, and they'll rotate them.
Yeah, I just go to Discount Tire and they do it for free.
If you bought your tires there, probably.
No, they were the ones original to the truck. I had one that was going down flat on me, and I took it there, and they're like, I'm like, just need to check the tire, and they're like, oh yeah, we found it, we patched it, you're good to go. We rotated them while we were at it. I'm like, oh, thanks guys. What do I owe you? Oh, nothing. Okay, thanks.
And that's why I like mom and pop.
I do. I was able to catch it. Discount Tires, mom and pop. Hey, Nephilim. I was able to. They didn't have a tire at this one tire place I went to, but because I had the flat like right there, they're like, "You got a spare?" I was like, "Yeah." And I'm like, "We'll throw that on for free." I'm like, "Well, thanks, I guess." That's nice of you. Oh, I said R2D2. He said RD R2. Red Dead Redemption 2. That's that's my bad.
Yeah, I read that as R2D2 first too.
I was just going along with what you said.
Speaking of, I was having a conversation with a friend of ours, and he made a comment about buying an AR pistol in 9mm. And I was like, "Did you have an AR pistol? Why don't you try an AR pistol in 9mm or 45?" And he goes, "Yeah, that's what I just said." And I look back at the last tweet. I'm like, "Oh, it does say 9mm. Whoops." Like, I messed that up. Like, hey, are you arguing that my idea wasn't a good idea?
Why would you want an AR version of a round that literally everybody makes? I mean, you can get any other flavor of 9mm you want. Why would you want it in an AR flavor?
for a subgun. So you had 30 round magazines with stability and red dot sights.
Okay.
I'm still mad about it.
It's an option, and I like options.
At that point, just get the Scorpion.
Yeah. I'm still
When you
sold
already
on.
have a Scorpion.
I'm still sold on building a 45 ACP caliber PCC and with an AR-15. It's either that or go with a Chris Vector. I'm like, yeah, too expensive.
No, they're like $1,200 now.
Seriously? Like, the Gen 1s you're
Vectors?
talking about.
Well, yeah. There's nothing wrong with the Gen 1s.
Yeah, fair. You got to find one first.
Naflo makes a good point. He said because John Wick used one.
Well, Keanu is breathtaking.
Mm-hmm. And not to mention, I mean, a 223 is a powerful round and everything, but you can carry way more 9mm. And as long as you're not actually going to war, it'll hit out at 100 yards. And in a rifle platform, not a pistol platform like with a 10-inch barrel, but a 16-inch barrel, you'll do fine at anything you could even remotely consider self-defense range without having a sniper involved. So it's to me, it's not a bad platform or a bad idea. It's another toy to put in the toy box.
Again, Scorpion.
He's got a Scorpion.
Well, then he needs to give that to me before he does that.
He tried that one. Yeah. But a little less shitting on Glocks while you're using Glock mags. So everyone can shut up. Too bad Glock doesn't make 45 fun sticks. Those Chris Vector mags suck. They're like $60 a piece.
They're just extended Glock mags.
Yeah, but they're like $50 and the Glock mag. So they're like $60 a piece.
I wonder if the extension works with a Magpul mag.
I think the Magpul bottoms are the same. We should. I don't know.
That's interesting. I'll check that out.
I mean, Magpul followers are different, but the same. Who knows? Check it out.
Yep, will do.
Easier to reload, no necking down. Yeah, word.
So I got
nobody
bid on my Greta on Feta post. I'm kind of sad.
Oh, I told you it wasn't that good.
Saw Cthulhu on Sulu, and I really wanted to change it to Stingray on a gay.
Still, I'm telling you,
Or
Walken is the best one.
Or a fly larva, and have a maggot on a faggot.
Jeez.
What was that delayed reaction?
No, I was reading the text that I just got.
Yeah. That delayed reaction made me feel important. Like you felt I was waiting for a laugh, so you gave me a laugh, and I was like, "Oh, all right, I feel better now."
You know, I'm not that nice.
It's just fair.
Hell, I gave you a computer that you don't use.
I know.
Oh,
This being ridiculous.
He's not that good at computering.
No, it's not that. Did I tell you? I crossed the Ethernet cables, and I went to find the other end of the Ethernet cable, but I grabbed the one that was connected to the computer, and when I went to draw like my hand down the cord, I just ripped the thing out of the back of the computer. So I need an Ethernet cable. I've worked the last 6 days straight, so I haven't been able to get out to buy a stupid Ethernet cable.
It shouldn't be that hard to just put another end on it, huh? I mean, I've seen the guys do it all the time.
I don't have any of that equipment.
It shouldn't be anything to it. From what I saw, they don't even have a special tool. You just have to have the things that that take the low coating off, and you put them in the right place and squeeze it closed.
Strippers? All I need is a stripper. I got a stripper wire or a stripper
Wire stripper.
Wire stripper. That might be a better descriptive term than just repeatedly saying stripper. I have a stripper. It strips the stripping. That's why it's called a stripper.
Mm.
Yeah.
Does it take singles?
So Bloomberg entered the race because it takes a New York billionaire to beat a New York billionaire.
Right. Except it doesn't.
No, it does. It's just that Trump's going to be the winning billionaire.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because there's already complaints about Trump being a New York billionaire. So you don't really fight fire with fire when you don't like fire. Because that just gets you more fire. In this instance.
All the other
this isn't like a backburn.
Fully pissed off that he's even running. They just wanted him to fund them.
I mean, this isn't like a backburn to burn up the fuel so that the fire burns out. This is just throwing fire at fire to get more fire. It's not going to be helpful. And while Bloomberg does have big pockets, he did buy the Virginia vote for Northam. He can't outspend the free publicity that Trump gets. Hillary spent magnitudes more than Trump on the election, and that bitch lost. Whose computer just turned off?
No one's.
Oh, I thought I heard a computer turn off. It's like, I thought we were all here.
Except for one who needs to get his ass in here, and I know he's listening.
Just a little no. But what do you guys think of Bloomberg as a platform? No cola for the poor, and they better be taxed so that they don't kill themselves. That's a good selling talking points. I mean, that really sells me for him.
Is that Bloomberg or de Blasio?
Bloomberg, you have to raise money, or you have to raise taxes on the poor so that they don't have money to kill themselves by buying the stuff they want. That's why he instituted the soda ban, and that's why he wants the soda tax and the cigarette tax and the alcohol tax.
So I'm apparently confused. Bill de Blasio is currently the mayor, correct?
Yes.
Was Bloomberg the mayor at some point?
Yeah, right before de Blasio.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Bloomberg is the banning 44-ounce soda mayor.
Okay.
Not de Blasio. De Blasio is the gigantically tall, married a black woman, and has biracial babies. Who is the one who said New York will no longer be built out of glass and steel because of climate change.
Oh yeah, that was moronic, to say the least.
It's New York. There's a lot of them there.
Yeah. Hey, look who showed up.
Mm-hmm.
It's about time.
You're not getting my goddamn scorpions, Sean.
Damn it.
Try again.
Listening.
I will melt that thing into a goddamn puddle.
Well, nice to know you care.
No, and the whole reason I want an AR-9 PDW is because of the reasons that Fry said. I can have it. It's very small, very compact. I can put a binary trigger in it. And it's a pistol. I can take it with me everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty sure you should
which
just
were
be the.
all my reasons for suggesting 9mm.
Like I already suggested initially.
That's beside the point.
You should really just be a VP at the binary trigger manufacturer.
Huh?
Yeah, you could
What'd
be.
you say, Sean?
I said you should be the VP of marketing at the binary trigger manufacturer.
I don't have that many. Well, I've got like 4.
Binary, all the things.
I do have no idea. I want to do that so bad.
You could be like the Christopher Walken in that the Christopher Walken cowbell sketch, which apparently ruined his life. And I got fever. And the only thing that can cure it is more binary trigger.
It's more cowbell.
It's more binary
Yeah,
trigger.
that's true. No, I'm also thinking have something that the little lady can shoot at the range too. That's something small and compact.
And the Scorpion
But
does all
much
of these
bigger
things.
than a pistol.
Yeah.
Yeah, but a Scorpion doesn't need Glock mags.
The what?
I said Scorpion doesn't take Glock mags.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. And it's a little bit... Dude, the girl's like 5 foot. She's very tiny.
Hey, well,
She had a hard enough time holding a 1022.
Really?
Yeah, really.
Jesus.
And it was a backpacker. So, and it had a Magpul stock on it. So it was really small. I tried to let her shoot my M1 carbine, which is a very tiny carbine. And I'm just thankful we were shooting in the woods because I think she almost hit civilization with it. She was shooting so high with it. So, yeah. So, anyway.
point that barrel down a little. You're hitting man-made creations.
Yeah, pretty much. I was like, okay, we're going to not shoot this no more. No, I'm having a hard time trying to decide. Like, I'm trying to push off a purchase that I've already made my decision that I'm going to buy.
Oh, what's that?
Supercharger kit for the Forerunner.
Oh yeah. No, all right, Steven. So Giuliani was mayor like 94 to 2001, so through 9/11. And then Bloomberg was mayor up until 2013, so 2001, 2002-ish to 2013. And then de Blasio has been mayor since 2014. So there's only been 2 mayors since Giuliani. And then before Giuliani was Dinkins. But that was only for a short time. But that was when Koch retired.
What do you want to know about guns, Wolfie? We like talking about guns.
Yes, guns, all the guns. I got a high power I'm staring at right now for $450. It's good.
You gonna leave it in the truck again?
Probably.
Dude, I know a guy who's got one for $200 right now in your neck of the woods. It's pretty cheap.
Got a what now?
He says it's a steal.
Didn't he say it had a bunch of new springs and everything done to it?
So the truck was unlocked. It was a good bargain. There we go. He finally caught up with it.
Yeah, y'all are talking too quickly, and I'm reading.
I know, multitasking is hard.
It is hard. My God. Give me a chance.
That's what she would say if you had somebody.
God damn it. There is no winning with you assholes. Hey, Josh,
What are you looking
Yeah.
at getting?
when are you and Kirsten breaking up?
We're not.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm quite sure.
All right. I'm going to have to save up to get you a little something for when it happens.
She's pretty infatuated with me.
Damn it.
Holy shit, that
Sorry.
sounds arrogant.
Does she have a sister?
Does she what?
Does she have a sister?
No, she's got 3 brothers.
God damn it.
Well, are they nice?
She does have a mom that is like 48 and has apparently made a lot of bad decisions.
Yeah, hard pass.
Garrett, you could be one of them.
Chicken VP9 is a good choice, Wolfie. As long as
I
it's
like
the
the-
correct color. OD green.
I'm still sold on the Canic. I'm just trying to decide if I want to
I
get the.
still don't understand why you haven't gone and looked at an Iwi Masada like I told you to.
I don't even know what that is. If I were getting, if I were to
a
get a,
pistol that isn't a Glock, since you hate Glocks so much.
IWI Masada. If I were to get an IWI, it would be a Jericho.
Why?
Just
Do you
because
like carrying big, heavy-ass guns in your belt?
pretty much, yeah.
Dude, just lost a high point. A high power. Sorry.
He didn't lose a high
power.
point. High power.
High power.
He didn't lose it.
That's
It got
just like
stolen.
the
Same
difference. That's just a smidge. It's like a smidge lighter than a Beretta. A full
I know.
Beretta 9.
I know.
And I carry one of those.
I don't mind carrying the extra weight, Josh. I don't have extra weight to carry around, other than unlike yourself.
Oh, somebody's hurt.
And
I'm
just a little
sorry.
bit.
I can't help it. My dick's just that heavy.
That poor woman.
Yep, you have no idea. She has to. She hobbles out of bed.
Hey now, everybody, come on! It's a family show. God damn it! Oh shit! No.
Oh, bull fucking shit. If your family show involves talking about the Holocaust and possible fakery, then yes, it's definitely a family show.
Also, how to build a pipe bomb might come up soon.
No. Also, I was going to talk to Jay Fry. Did you see that HK came out with the SP5?
SP5?
Mm-hmm.
SP5K?
No. SP5. It'll make Jay Fry go, oh.
They always do that. I just love them.
No. I'm
It's still
seriously
semi on
considering the Maggie, though, for the Forerunner.
Delayed rollback.
Has the paddle release for the mag.
Slap.
And it has a tri-lug mount and a threaded half by 28.
Oh, well, that's actually that half by 28. That's important, especially those fucking German guns.
I know.
There you
They
go.
like using metric.
I had to get
That's the only thing it's missing.
A stock.
Goddamn 18
And a
by
giggle
1
switch.
L.
And a giggle switch. I likes me a giggle switch.
I don't see a supercharger kit for the Tacoma, the newer ones.
What, the 2020s?
Do you have the full-size version of
No,
G's?
yours. Like 2016.
I like my Storm, but it's a fucking mouthful. PX4 Storm.
PX4 Storm?
subcompact. Jeez. Beretta. It's Beretta. It's a PX4 Storm subcompact. Just so much words.
It's kind of like Ruger when you have 30 different versions of the same fucking thing. I'm sorry, I said Ruger. I meant Glock.
Glocks are
works,
awesome.
It works.
Shut your hole.
They're great tools, dude. They
Sure,
work.
fine. I don't like them.
Hey, I have plenty of tools that I don't like.
Some people like a wood-handled hammer. I prefer an all-metal.
Yeah, because you like to get that reverberating shock through when you hit something.
I just like that it doesn't break.
And you have to replace the entire
Oh, they
hammer
break.
instead of
Steel is brittle,
$6 for a
dude.
new.
Dude, I've had an
Glock
East Wing.
is Craftsman to Snap-on. Like an HK would be Snap-on. Or
I would say it's more like, yeah, Craftsman works. Craftsman really works.
Well, we
I
can't
could
all
say
have a
Huffy
350.
or
Go
whatever
fuck
the
yourself.
The Home Depot brand is. What is the Home Depot brand now? What do they call that shit?
Cobalt.
Husky?
No, Cobalt is
Oh, that's Lowe's. I'm sorry.
Lowe's, yeah.
I don't know what the Home Depot does. They do everybody.
Husky. Pretty sure it's Husky.
Husky, there you go.
That's more like Dr. Glock's stuff.
That sounds like a California problem there, Nephilim.
That's me ending the stream. Right there. Right there. Ending the stream.
Why are you ending the stream there?
It's good, but it's not great.
Fuck you all.
So, Fry, my question to you is, when am I going to get the notification? Hey, I need an SP5.
Hold on, I'm still texting.
I'm not loaning you, what is it, $2,300?
But that's how we keep in contact.
You're like, oh, I can't afford tires, but I would really like this.
I'm still trying to find a place to do an alignment. That was what I did most of the day. Holy shit. I have to drive all the way to a fire. Yeah. Son of a bitch. So
if you're lucky,
the holidays.
go ahead.
Nephilim's asking if anyone's ever used a full metal hammer. My handles are always wood, just like my family axe.
Before I got interrupted, I was going to say, I worked with my dad in construction, and I used the East Wing for 8-9 years, roundabout. Never broke. Never had a problem with it. Tough motherfucker.
I do like East Wing,
Mm-hmm.
especially their aerodynamic handles, where it's got like the fat handle, but then it gets thin and blade like, and then the head. Nephilim says Ryobi. I don't think Ryobi is the
Ryobi is like they make some tools like electrical tools. That's
Yeah,
sort
they're
of
like
stuff.
kind of like Makita
But
or
it's not like a
Craftsman.
house brand for.
yeah.
Point is, if you have an axe, a hammer, claws, like things like that, where you can have one extra handle, and the 4 other tools that they use for it, when one of them breaks, it's a simple replacement. If your all metal hammer breaks, you have to go and get another hammer, unless you've bought another hammer already. And instead of a $5 replacement part, you're looking at a $20, $30, $50, $70 hammer.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
I have terrible news.
Are they sold out?
Yes, they're sold out, but it's $2,800.
Jesus.
Oh,
Well, no, I take it back. I'm not surprised. It's H&K. What am I talking about? They hate their customers.
they do.
Oh, they don't hate their customers. They love their customers. They just love their customers with deep, deep pockets.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you
they
guys,
hate customers.
H&K customer support was really nice. I called them last year for service, and when they got back to me 4 months later, they were really polite.
It told you 9,
So-
we don't serve this.
Are you sure this is one of our guns?
Because you look like a commoner. You look like you cannot afford this.
Just from your area code. Is this America? Yeah, no, not.
Oh, God damn it. I'm thinking of power tools. What's the red colored brand? Milwaukee. That's it.
Milwaukee's high end.
Yeah. They're pretty good. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, no, they're good stuff. It's just
Old
high end.
Milwaukee.
I prefer DeWalt, but yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I do have good news. No, actually, I really don't. The SP5K is $100 cheaper, but it's out of stock.
Oh.
If you're lucky,
How is
you
that
might
any
end
worth
up with a
it?
Strybog.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that.
So what's the deal with those? Are theirs any good?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, they got glowing reviews. Except for the one on Military Arms Channel. He had problems with his, and then he got another one in, and it worked just fine.
Fuck that guy.
I knew Jay Fry was going to go there.
Damn it.
I had this cough that won't go away. So we do have the holidays coming up. We've already had Thanksgiving, but right around now is when most of the series go into hiatus for the year. So I wanted to talk about TV shows to binge watch throughout the holiday, and it doesn't necessarily need to be binge watched, but watching in succession for entertainment throughout this holiday season. So, what are some of the shows that you guys have been watching lately that you think other people would enjoy?
I've been watching The Amazing Spider-Man on Disney Plus from 1993. It has been amazing. It has relived and rekindled my love for the 1990s. Early Cartoon Network. Early cartoons in the morning.
That's nice.
Because
that's nice. Because
suck it, millennials. We have it better. We had it better.
a couple years ago, I tried watching MacGyver again, and what I don't remembering about the first episode is MacGyver made a bomb and blasted through a wall. What I didn't remember is that he made this bomb in a fucking bomb factory. He was literally in a bomb factory, and he basically made a Oklahoma City fertilizer bomb.
Well, where else
So
are you going to
he's
find all the
saying that
components for
MacGyver
a
is to
bomb?
blame for Timothy McVeigh?
Well, they literally showed him mixing diesel with fertilizer and heavy nitrates. Yeah. But what you didn't realize in this whole first episode was it was a bomb factory. It built bombs there. And he didn't go into like the stock
what
room
about
and
the
pick one
assembly
out.
line?
Yeah. You could have taken a half-done one and another half and just twisted them together. It's a bomb factory.
I'm not even going to mention the other series that Jay's been watching.
Which one? Because I'm going to talk about them all.
Well, I actually I've been watching The Mandalorian too on Disney
Oh,
Plus.
that's true. That was a good show. Baby Yoda's
You
just
guys
the
are-
fucking cutest thing.
Oh, he's
Where's Sean?
This,
I'm right here.
generations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you
He's this generation's
are you writhing in pain
No,
having to listen to this banter?
no.
Oh.
Why would I be?
I don't know. You really haven't spoken up much.
No, I was going to say, yeah, you're right about our cartoons. Our cartoons were way better.
Yeah.
But as far as the Mandalorian goes, I've got some issues with it too. I mean, it's good, but it's formulaic and.
Well, yeah. I mean, it has to be. Look at the audience. It's pretty simple. They watch Star Wars.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, while it's good, it's not as like amazing as everybody says it is.
No, I will admit the first couple episodes are really good. Mainly,
I think it's just that
what
it's
I really like is it has taken a sideline to pretty much all the Force bullshit except for a few instances where it's popped up. And it's mostly been about the outlaw side of the galaxy, the bounty hunting and that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
I think it's a nice break.
Well, it's
that's
it's
what I
what
was gonna
Star
say.
Wars was supposed to be. It shouldn't, you get too hung up on the Skywalker saga, and it's too grandiose and too melodramatic. Having this
Well, don't forget.
series- Go ahead.
Well, the Star Wars or the Skywalker saga started with, a smuggler, his pet hairball. They were an integral
walking
part of
carpet. By the way,
so
played the new game, Fallen Order.
Yeah.
Was pretty good.
Okay.
Already beat it, but it was a good game.
Yeah, I heard it was short and very linear.
Yeah, it is linear. And I will admit, you spend like pretty much the first half of the game getting your ass kicked. A lot.
Well, that's almost any game.
And the part that really sucks is you find these spots to meditate and to like heal and all that sort of stuff. And when you do that, it respawns all the enemies that you've killed.
Yeah, see, that's dumb.
Yeah.
But it does make for a good XP farm if XP is a thing that you have to do.
Yeah. It's Keith David Fry.
whichever. I mean, they're fucking. Is it? Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure it's Keith
David.
David.
The white guy?
No, I'm pretty sure.
Damn, I gotta get Google it.
Hold
But have you
on, I'm
noticed
looking
there's
it
a
up.
montage scene in every episode of The Mandalorian?
Montage. What do you mean by that?
There's a montage scene in every single episode.
Damn it, David Keith's the white guy.
Keith David.
Keith David is from.
And you misspelled Keith, by the way.
I before. Oh, yeah. Keith.
Fry, did you hear me?
Keith.
Yeah,
Yeah.
No, he probably didn't.
he did.
Can you not hear me? Hello?
No, I can hear you.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah. I had a brother named Keith.
Did he spell it like that? Kaya?
No. No, he didn't. I before E bullshit.
Yeah. Except after C. Because that's a rule.
It's
Not really.
totally not a rule at all. It's just a lie that we were told as children.
Okay. Well, that works too.
Much like Stranger Danger, and you have to learn long division because you won't be carrying a calculator around with you your whole life.
Also, I will tell anybody that is wanting to watch The Amazing Spider-Man from the early 90s, they've got episode 39 and 38 backwards. So you have to watch that out of order. Just a heads up.
I've noticed that on a couple of different shows. There were a couple of burn notices that were out of order for no particular reason. It was weird.
Jay.
What?
That's not on Disney Plus, though.
Oh, sorry. I was referencing Netflix or whatever the fuck I watched on.
Yeah. It's okay.
Speaking of, what's your password again to Disney Plus?
I'll give you my Disney Plus shit later.
I don't need your Disney Plus. I still got your HBO.
I'm canceling that soon, by the way.
Oh, well, then I better watch Big Trouble in Little China before it's over.
I would give you access to my Amazon Prime, but I ain't that stupid.
Right.
Well, there you go. Yeah, I don't want to end up with, I didn't order this.
Why would I get a 5-pound jelly bear?
Yeah, not surprised.
I'm currently watching, and these are just so freaking adorable. I'm watching Psych. I started again. I'm on episode 5 of Psych, which is just, as an adult, I'm more sick of his shit than I was as a kid. I way more agree with Gus than I do with Sean at this point in my life. Like, just let him sell pharmaceuticals. He's got dental.
I think Psych is a better show than what was the one with the doctors?
Oh,
Royal Pains.
Royal Pains.
No, it was the one with it's kind of like the same thing where he was best friends with a black dude and they went on wacky adventures and
This was a doctor show?
well, yeah, Scrubs. That's what it was.
Oh.
Psych is better than Scrubs.
Well, yeah, but Scrubs has Dr. Cox.
Oh,
Yeah.
And everybody loves that cream-filled asshole.
Speaking of which, I saw him get shot in the face in an episode of Burn Notice, and I just laughed and laughed and laughed.
I just realized what I
Because
said,
he
and
was
that
the
probably
same
made Steven giggle or laugh.
Yeah, it was pretty gay.
Yeah, it was pretty gay.
Super gay. On the plus side, Steven's not asleep anymore, so we'll be chiming in. And Eureka, which is also freaking adorable.
I don't think I've ever seen Eureka.
Eureka's cute.
It's basically
It's
dumb guy
got,
schools the smart people all the time. That's all it is.
Yeah. But yeah, it's like you go to tech support and the sheriff's like, well, all right, so these killer robots, right? They're killing the whole town. Why have you tried turning it off and turning it back on again? They're like, Sheriff, this is a highly advanced piece of technology. Wait! If we did this thing, and the other, and inverted the flux capacitor, like so we're turning it off and turning it back on again? Yes, but in a difficult way. Yeah.
I can't watch shows like that. That's why I can't watch The Big Bang Theory. I'm like, they get their science like 75-80% right, and it's that 20 to 25% that absolutely drives me crazy.
Oh yeah, this is that. So
Plus,
this
it's
wouldn't
a
be for you.
geek minstrel show.
This is true.
Another show I like is Leverage. That was on TNT. And Leverage has like the distinct honor of taking like your favorite actors from your childhood and making them the villain. Like some of the villains in episodes of Leverage, John Schneider of Dukes of Hazzard fame.
Yeah.
Like the fucking dad from like Step by Step was
Peter
a villain.
Duffy?
Yeah, Dean Cain was a villain. Bill Engvall was a villain in one episode. But they just Leverage. It's on IMDb TV.
Yeah.
For Amazon.
I remember seeing it on TNT, but I never really sat down and watched it. It's just something in the background.
It's cute. It's very cute, but it's absolute A-team. Like, if a gun's ever used, no one ever gets shot. unless it's one of the good guys for Ephesus, and it's always like a shoulder wound. But it's a very cute show. Longmire, what's that?
Longmire was good until the last season. It could suck a dick.
Roger.
My sister would not stop raving. No, not my sister. My brother would not stop raving about Longmire. He said he loves it.
Just don't watch contemporary TV, I guess.
Mm-hmm. I know. I've been rewatching The Office. It's good. Not rewatching, watching it for the first time. I've seen episodes kind of hit and miss, so I've never really watched it through and through. I'm on the last season now.
There was an episode of The Office on not Burn Notice, on Leverage.
Really?
Yeah, it was shot in that
Format?
style. Yeah, for one episode. Walt Longmire is a dedicated and unflappable sheriff of Absaroka County, Wyoming. Widowed only a year. He is a man in psychic repair, buries his pain behind his brave face, unassuming grin, and dry wit. Starring Robert Taylor.
It's got
Robert Taylor. Oh, he played Heller on the Meg. Katie Sackhoff. Lou Diamond Phillips. Casey Freeman.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's good for like the first I think it was only like 4 or 5 seasons. It was good for like the first season, a couple seasons, and then the writing just went downhill
6
tremendously
seasons.
on the last season. Yeah, it was like season
Holy
6.
shit.
He started to see it in season 5, but the first 5 seasons are really good.
Okay,
Minus
Wolfie,
the back
when
half.
you say Starbuck is...
Yeah,
you need to
Starbuck
know
is in it.
Which
The chick who
Starbuck.
played Starbuck.
Okay, see, to me, that's not Starbuck.
Yeah.
Because Dirk Benedict is Starbuck.
Do you need the helmet and all?
Hmm?
Do you need the
Go back to
helmet
18
from
again?
the original?
Oh, the Pharaoh helmet? Nah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this looks good. I mean, season 1, it starts with the pilot's got an 8.2, increasing numbers until episode 6, which has an 8.3, and then 8.6, 8.3, 8.6, 8.6, 8.8, 9.0 for finish off the first season.
Mm-hmm.
The lowest rating of that the first season is the pilot at 8.2.
Yeah, the guy uses a really cool rifle in that episode.
Oh, one that you guys might be interested in is Archer. It's like a more adult version of South Park, I guess.
South Park's pretty adult, dude.
Well, I mean, it's
I was gonna
less.
say.
You're basically it's a funny, sarcastic version of James Bond. It lampoons James Bond, the secret spy agent, all that sort of stuff. It's
the
funny.
only problem I have with Archer is that guy who does the main voice. He's always does that certain brand of comedy, and I don't like it. I don't like the cadence. I don't like how it works.
John H. Benjamin.
Yeah. Because what else? He's on Bob's Burgers too, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I don't like that. I don't like that.
But is that really him, or is that just the way that the show's written?
Considering he does the
That's
same thing
him.
in more than one show, that's him.
Yeah, fair enough.
That's him.
I always enjoy Krieger,
But
personally.
yeah,
That is your contact
but
picture on my phone.
he's
so.
excellent in that role.
Yes, he is. It's kind of like the same thing for Rick and Morty for me. I don't like watching Rick and Morty because, while it's witty and humorous, I don't like the style.
Fair enough.
Yeah. I'll allow it.
I miss when The Simpsons was good.
I need to go and watch
I missed when
Deadwood.
Apu wasn't racist.
Yeah, Apu's still not racist. It's only the people who have a problem with Apu that are racist.
True.
Mm-hmm.
He is American as apple pie.
Stereotypes can exist.
Yeah, he is American, and he is just as American as everybody else in that show, and always was.
Yeah.
It's only the people that don't think so that have the problem.
Yeah. I need to go watch Deadwood. I watched the movie. It was pretty good. But I
Mhm.
feel like there's a lot of context missing.
Probably.
Something about these shows, you go back a decade or more, and you completely forget. Like, all right, so Burn Notice only ended a couple of years ago, but you go back because it's 7 seasons to the first episode, and the guy's running around with a Motorola Razr flip phone. You're like, I remember those. And then he takes a video, and I'm like, why? How is his video lasting longer than 11 seconds? Does he have a special Razr flip phone?
It's like going back and watching old episodes of CSI.
it's just amazing, like, because they are like little time capsules, and it's like hard to, like, oh yeah, I forgot those things were a thing. Like, everyone's talking right now about the Talk Boy from
from Home Alone.
Well, I had one.
Yeah.
With the extendable mic and the play. I'm like, I remember that thing, and it was great. You can do 20 million times more stuff with your cell phone than you could do with that stupid Talk Boy, and that thing is still nostalgic for no known reason. Like,
Well,
you can record.
It's iconic, is why.
Yeah. So watching some of these older, not even older, I mean, these are like a decade ago, but there's a certain sense of nostalgia to it. It's fun to relive, as long as you don't go weird with it, like Stargate, or you could go weird with it, like a Star, or what's Kirk on? Star Trek.
Star Trek, yeah.
Yeah, where you're looking at things from the 60s that we actually have nowadays. But they weren't around back then. The communicators are cell phones. You have the opening doors. That was all special effects on set. But we have those now.
We use them
We're
in our
just
grocery
short
stores.
Yeah. Yeah, like that was sci-fi fiction that was awesome. We use it because we're pushing a grocery cart. We don't want to slap a door with it. Like, we don't have necessarily teleporters yet.
We do have from the Next Generation and DS9, the tablets that they had for everything.
Yeah.
That's
And not to mention,
cell phone
I don't
iPads.
want a teleporter. Every time you step into one of those, you realize you basically die, and your clone is put out.
That's the theory.
It just thinks you're you.
Mm-hmm.
Stargate, I do enjoy Stargate.
I wanted to, and just could never get into it.
Well, fellas, I gotta head off. I'm gonna go to bed and get to work early in the morning. So,
All right, man. You know what I miss?
All right.
Warehouse 13. Warehouse 13 was a good show.
Warehouse 13 was a good show.
Yeah, I like that. And I also like Sanctuary, which was also on Sci-Fi, and that had Samantha Carter in it, just with an English accent.
Yeah.
Terrible. But Warehouse 13, their special effects are about as good as the new Supergirl. That's sad.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I'll talk to you later, fellas.
Night, Josh.
Take care, bud.
Night.
Good night, Josh.
Good night, Josh.
Are you making fun of me?
No, I just said night, but yeah, I included
Not
Josh.
right now.
Give me a minute, I will. Don't worry.
All right, I was just making sure you weren't going to let me down.
I liked Stargate Atlantis too.
Never got into the Stargates.
Oh, it's great. Stargate Atlantis. They all travel to a distant world and they fight space Jews. Oh, it's so good. Just, I think they're called the Wraith, but they're total space Jews.
Anybody
I
ever
tried
watch
to like Haven.
Andromeda?
Kevin Sorbo. Yeah.
I didn't like him in anything. I didn't like Hercules. I didn't like Andromeda.
Oh, I love me some Hercules.
Xena was a much better show.
Well, for obvious reasons.
I tried TNT's Falling Skies, I think is what it was called.
Yeah.
But it starred Noah Wiley. And as it turns out, I hate Noah Wiley. So, couldn't do it.
Anybody watch The Expanse?
What's that?
Pretty good. The books are better. But that's pretty much everything. The books are always better.
Oh, I got that. I got a book of that series you recommended. I haven't read it yet.
Yeah. I think I'd rather listen to the audiobooks of that than actually watch the show. Although the show is really good. The production is good. It's true to form. The actors and actresses do a great job. But I think I'd rather listen to the audiobook versions.
I mean, it's give or take. Like, some of them are great. You know who's actually an amazing narrator is freaking Belky Bartakamus. Bronson Pinchot.
Mm-hmm.
He's one of the best out there. But his voices are so deep and like well worked out that it's hard to listen to him across different platforms, different book series, because you've already linked them to the character. So it's like hearing, like, basically, like, in one of his series, he's a 14-year-old girl from Oklahoma in the 1920s named Faye. And it is absolutely the sound of a 14-year-old Oklahoma girl with poor education. But a couple of different series later, I'm hearing a 19-year-old Texas Southern belle, and it's pretty much the same voice.
Night, Wolfie. Take care.
Good night, Wolfie.
Well, speaking of Xena, check out Jay Fry's replies to this episode. Okay. But yeah, he's amazing, but it's kind of too good. It's like when you hear a voice actor who's normally does movies, but you hear them in a character and you recognize their voice. Like, isn't that, Angelina Jolie or whatever, and then you keep thinking of them instead of the character, and it distracts you from it.
Mm-hmm.
Which I'm having that problem now with actors and their politics. Like, I can't watch Stranger Things anymore because of that jackass sheriff.
He's actually pretty good, dude. I mean, if you can just
I saw
separate-
Hellboy,
well, okay, I can't
no.
help you there because I managed to avoid that. But Stranger Things, he does a pretty good job.
I had it for $1 to rent a movie, and I was like, I will waste this on Hellboy. And I was completely right. It was a waste.
Oh, it wasn't terrible. It could have been better.
It was bad.
It wasn't. I didn't.
It literally could not have been worse.
Well, I don't.
The only
know
cool thing was the monsters.
Mm-hmm. I don't know
And
the
that
source
lasted
material,
all
so
4 minutes.
yeah, I don't know the source material, so I'm coming in, with an open mind, and I got entertained, so I'm good.
It was actually closest to the source material it's been.
Really? But you still didn't like it?
Just because it was close to the source material doesn't make it better.
Fair enough. You have a point, sir.
I'm a big fan of Jack Reacher. His the books by Lee Child are some of my favorites, even though they get a lot wrong with guns. He's English, so I can forgive the guy. He doesn't have guns. But Tom Cruise is what made it as good as it was. If you would have replaced Tom Cruise with a character who was 6'5", ice blue eyes, and blonde hair, it would have subtracted from the role because it didn't have Tom Cruise's star power.
Dolph Lundgren.
It's the wrong age, but now that would have been a much better casting choice, but not in the way it was done. And I would have loved to have seen Dolph Lundgren do it in a completely different reinterpretation of the movie. It would have probably been as good, but not in as the same. What else we have for binge watching that people can get to before we get out of here?
Deep Space Nine. Everybody should watch that.
Is that the one with Katie Sackhoff?
Who?
5 of 9 or whatever, 7 of 9,
No,
6 of 10.
that's Voyager. Voyager is crap. DS9, the one with the motherfucking Cisco.
That's the bald black guy?
Yep.
I haven't watched any of those.
It is the Superior Trek series.
Is it?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Because I watched Next Generation, and man, they piled on the socialism heavy.
Yeah, you'll like DS9. It's not that. I mean, there's still a lot of that there, but they are decidedly a lot more morally ambiguous.
All right. Sounds like a plan.
Yeah, there's definitely some. Your high and mighty doesn't work here, so we're not going to go with the high and mighty sort of thing going on. Plus the Klingons attack, which is amazing.
How did the new Star Trek movies stack up to the old ones?
Define old ones.
I don't really know.
Because there's the original series movies that are every other one is good. And then there's the Next Generation movies, which are all pretty good, but none of them are outstanding. And then there's the new, is it J.J. Abrams, lens flare guy? I don't know, whoever did those.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Chris Pine. And I hate I hate them. I hate them. I mean, the cast does a good job of portraying the characters. It's just it's written so fucking retarded. I can't get over it. It's like you don't let Chris Pine's version of Captain Kirk anywhere near anything important ever, let alone command a starship.
Yeah. I agree with you. Like, oh, but his dad was a good captain. No, he's not, though.
Yeah, he's really just terrible.
He's a good captain for 4 minutes. Stop it.
So,
Are you still live?
yes.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-oh.
Thanks, Steven.
Oh, God.
We posted the after hours. Let's go ahead and get to it.
Too soon.
Hit
Too
stop.
Shit.
I didn't even get to advertise the GoFundMe. Oh,
Well, do it now because I'm about to hit
too.
stop.
Okay, there's a GoFundMe for Blonde's baby. Look up BATB Baby Fund on GoFundMe, and you'll find it. All right. Good night, guys.
People
Squeezed it in.
want that?